Well, good afternoon to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the globe. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I am your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Alright, for this video, more pro wrestling tournament updates. STARDOM Cinderella Tournament is now down to the final 4 competitors. That's right. And it's quite an interesting final 4 for the Cinderella Tournament. So we're going to go over the current standings for that. And then the New Japan Cup 2025. All of the first round matches are in the books. So going to take a look and see what the next matchups are. So, first, let's start with World Wonder Ring Stardom's Cinderella Tournament 2025. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Okay. It's all come down to the final 4. So, we're going to start all the way from the far left. Your first semifinalist is Cosmic Angels Sayaka Kurara. And as you can see, she has defeated Ruaka and then went on to defeat Rana Yagami in the quarterfinals to make it to the semis. So 2 big victories for Sayaka Kurara. A very hard-fought back-and-forth match between her and Rana Yagami in the quarterfinals. But Sayaka Kurara, which many are picking her as a favorite to win this tournament. But two more victories is all she needs. But yeah, Sayaka Kurara of Cosmic Angels is your first semifinalist. Next up, from Hate, you have Azusa Inaba, who's actually had a little bit of an easy path. She got the first round victory over Rion, and due to the time limit draw between Aya Sakura and Hanako, both of them were eliminated, which gave Azusa pretty much a bye to the semifinals. So far she's had the easiest path, but nevertheless, she's a semifinalist, and she will take on Sayaka Kurara in the semifinals. So, congrats to Azusa Inaba on making the semifinals. Next up, we have last year's Cinderella Tournament winner, Hanan from Stars, who has punched her ticket to the semifinals, getting 2 big victories over Tomoka Inaba in the first round and Miyu Amasaki in the quarterfinals. Miyu put up a really good fight, and so did Tomoka Inaba. Pretty tough path for Hanan, but was able to overcome both of those competitors and is 2 victories away from repeating as the winner of the Cinderella Tournament. And then our last semifinalist from Hate is Rina, as she was able to pick up a victory over Yuria Hime in the first round, and then a victory over Tabata from CMLL in the quarterfinals, which Tabata put up a pretty good fight, and still think she had probably one of the big upset victories in the first round, pinning and defeating Hina, which it looks like Hina, may be willing to give Tabata a shot at the Future of Stardom Championship. But we'll see if they do indeed book that. And your second semifinal matchup will be the battle of the Judoka sisters, as Hanan will take on Rina. So, those are your 2 semifinal matchups. Sayaka Kurara versus Azusa Inaba, and then Hanan versus Rina. These are your final four. Well, to be honest with you, something tells me, I got a feeling that Rina will be one of the semifinal or one of the finalists. I think Rina defeats Hanan, and I think Sayaka Kurara defeats Azusa Inaba. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you ask me, if you honestly ask me, I think either Rina or Sayaka Kurara will win this tournament. My only issue with this is I wonder how they're going to play this up if indeed Sayaka Kurara wins. Because I know something that has been mentioned a lot is the idea of Sayaka Kurara winning the Cinderella tournament and using her wish to reinstate Tam Nakano if she were to lose at All-Star Grand Queendom on April 27th, which I think the whole idea is dumb. I think the whole idea is dumb. And it would be a waste of a tournament just for it to end like that. So, I got a feeling that there's a chance that could happen. I have a bad feeling that could happen. But with these four ladies being the final four, I don't see Hanan repeating. I really don't see her repeating. So I really think, I personally feel like it's probably going to end up being Rina or Sayaka Kurara. I don't think Azusa has a shot. But we'll see what happens. It could end up being Sayaka Kurara versus Hanan in the finals. But I don't know. I just really hope that idea doesn't happen. And if Sayaka Kurara does indeed win, I hope she legit uses her wish on a title opportunity, like all the other winners have, because it would be such a waste. And this is why I emphasize how dumb of an idea this is. It would be such a waste for you to go through a tournament where you had to win what, 4 matches to win the tournament, only to use your wish not on a title opportunity, but to bring back somebody, to reinstate somebody that lost a career versus career match. It's dumb. To go through all that just to use your wish on that instead of a title opportunity, just is freaking stupid. But we'll see what happens. But the semifinals and the finals will take place on March 15th, which the venue, I believe, here, let me see the venue. Oh, it'll be at Ulta Ward General Gymnasium in Tokyo, Japan, which I've been to that venue before. Pretty nice venue. So that'll be where the Cinderella Tournament semifinals and finals take place. So, looking forward to that. Should be good. But we'll see how it ends. We will see how it ends. Okay. Now, let's switch gears to the New Japan Cup 2025. All of our first round matches are in the books. So, let's see what our standings are and our upcoming matchups. Here we go. Now, as I've said in the previous video, The left side of the bracket is already in the books. So, Evil defeated Yota Tsuji. Yuya Uemura defeated Sonata. Ryohei Oiwa defeated Chase Owens. And Gabe Kidd defeated Ren Narita. Now we look at the right side of the bracket. Starting from the upper right. Excuse me, at the top. Great-O-Khan and El Phantasmo had a really good back and forth match. And I have to say, Great-O-Khan really put away ELP with a thunderous eliminator. I mean, he sold the mess out of that eliminator. But Great-O-Khan dethroned the NJPW World Television Champion in the New Japan Cup. So who knows? Great-O-Khan might have just earned himself a future title shot for that. But nevertheless, he eliminated El Phantasmo to advance to the second round. And another really close matchup, Tetsuya Naito versus Callum Newman. Callum Newman really kept Naito on his toes. And honestly, he came really close. But got rolled up for the 1-2-3, and Tetsuya Naito was able to eliminate Callum Newman in the first round. And then my favorite match was Drilla Maloney versus Tomohiro Ishii. Very hard-hitting back-and-forth match. With the way it was going, it could have gone either way. It really could have gone either way. But Drilla Maloney was able to hit a devastating Drilla Killer to put away Tomohiro Ishii, the Stone Pitbull, for the 1-2-3. And Drilla Maloney advances to the next round. So good for him. Was a little bloodied up from the nose and mouth, but hey, ended up getting what mattered the most, was the victory to move on to the next round. And then you had Boltin Oleg and Bad Luck Fale, which that match was all right, but was very happy for Boltin Oleg to pick up the victory, defeating Bad Luck Fale to advance to the second round. So, just to kind of go over all of the second round matchups now that they're all set in stone. Just starting back from the left side, we'll have Evil versus David Finlay. I mean, I'll definitely be pulling for David Finlay, but something tells me Evil's gonna win and advance to the quarterfinals. Yuya Uemura versus Yoshihashi. I think Yuya Uemura will get that. I think he'll get that. It'll be interesting to see what kind of a role Yuya Uemura can get on. But I think he'll beat Yoshihashi. I definitely do not see Ryohei Oiwa defeating Zack Sabre Jr. So I think Zack Sabre Jr. has that. That's a pretty easy pick. Gabe Kidd versus Taichi. I think Gabe Kidd should have that, personally. You know, I really like just the love Gabe Kidd's been getting lately and just the way he's been showcased. I think he's really on the rise. And this could be the perfect tournament for him to really, blow up in, win this tournament. And that which would lead to him getting a title shot at Hiroki Goto. So we'll see what happens, but I think Gabe Kidd should beat Taichi. And then on the right side, Great-O-Khan versus Shota Umino. This one's actually kind of tough. Honestly, I think it could go either way. But I think probably Shota Umino will pick up that victory. But I won't be mad if Great Okan gets it. But something tells me Shota Umino will get it. But should be interesting. Let's see. Tetsuya Naito versus Jeff Cobb. You know what? I think this has a possibility of an upset. I think Jeff Cobb could pull off the upset. I really do. I think he could pull off the upset on Tetsuya Naito. So you know what? That's going to be my upset pick. Why not? That'll be my upset pick. Jeff Cobb over Tetsuya Naito. I'm calling it now. All right. Drilla Maloney versus TJP. Oh, man. These two go back. You know, they have a little bit of history. Because remember, Drilla Maloney used to be part of United Empire. I think this one will be a really good match. I'm pulling for TJP, but I think it could go either way. But I will be pulling for TJP. But it should be a great match. Should be a really great match. And then Bolton Oleg and Shingo Takagi. Sorry, Oleg. I don't see him beating Shingo. I really don't. I think Shingo will probably at least get to the semifinals. That's what I'm thinking. I think he'll at least get to the semifinals. But those are your second round matchups. So, Evil versus David Finlay, Yuya Uemura versus Yoshihashi, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Ryohei Oiwa will all take place on March 11th. On March 12th, you'll have Gabe Kidd versus Taichi and Shota Umino versus Great Okan. And then on March 14th, you'll have the rest of the second round matchups, which is Tetsuya Naito versus Jeff Cobb, Drilla Maloney versus TJP, and Bolton Oleg versus Shingo Takagi. But yeah, this has been a very interesting first round of matches in the New Japan Cup. And we already know we are going to get a new winner because remember, Yota Tsuji won it last year and he got eliminated by Evil in the first round. So we know we're going to get a new winner. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are on the Cinderella tournament. What do you think about the Final Four? Rina, Azusa Inaba, Hanan, Sayaka Kurara. Who do you think will win out of the Final Four? And what did y'all think about all of the New Japan Cup first round matchups? And what are your predictions for the second round? Let me know your thoughts there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another pro wrestling talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody enjoys this evening. Enjoy AEW Revolution. That's going to be coming on in a few hours. I plan on doing a live reaction to that, so stay tuned for that. God bless, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Laters.